Hello, guys. Welcome. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com, Santarelli Trading Exchange, and Stock Options Trading Academy. The big news today, guys, is that Coinbase is having their IPO. We're going to be watching that, waiting for that to trade live here. They're saying opening price around $250 a share. I think that's going to be really volatile today, so I might be watching that for a quick day trade, picking up maybe 250 to 500 shares. We'll see how that goes. But for right now, we got Delta continuing to climb. We have a nice little move here this morning. I'm going to go over this with you guys right now. So let's take a look now, see what's going on, and see what we can trade for the day here. Bernie Madoff has died, guys. Breaking news. Madoff has died. That's breaking news right there. All righty, let's get back on here. All right. Tesla, guys, you guys see Tesla here, 773.70. That 800 is going to be an easy target this week. I think she might be hitting $900 by the end of the month here. The only thing that worries me with Tesla is that we have so much competition coming in for Tesla, That worries me a little bit. Alrighty, let's go down the watch list here. It's 9:28, 2 minutes until opening bell. I need to go down the watch list quick. 3-month daily chart. Let's see if we see any good opportunities here. Amazon, nice breakout momentum. That had a huge climb after it broke that consolidation area right here. Take a look. Broke that consolidation, and she started to climb nicely here. And she got right up to that resistance area right here. So she's near new all-time highs, guys. Near new all-time highs. That had a nice run. That's a nice move there on Amazon. Let's continue to go down the list here. We'll lower that a little bit. Facebook withdrawal right down to that 10-day simple moving average as support right there. Alibaba is starting to take off here, guys. This might be one. I'm going to put this on my watch list because if Baba starts to take off now, this is going to be a really good opportunity. Baba shares already up 1.01%. So you guys in the trade room, I'd like you to do me a big favor. If Baba breaks 245, I mean, she's almost there right now, I'm going to be jumping into a Baba trade. I'll probably be looking at the June Expo, the 245, 250 call, and go out to June, and I target the 270 on Baba. So that's my plan here. If we make a trade on Baba, 245 will be entry, and we'll pick up the 245 strike call or the 250 strike call, and then we're going to have a target of up to R1, resistance 1 here at 270. So this is going to be our target 1 area, target at 270. That's a nice area of resistance. I think we should have a nice climb right back up there, especially now that a lot of the fears are over. They got slapped with a fine, and we got some investors, some larger investors coming back into Baba here. Alrighty, guys, it's 9:30. We are up nicely here for the day. Let's take a look, see what's going on here. Nice moves. Apple trade is up nicely today. Delta trade's up. Disney's in the green. PBR's in the green. Only thing that's down a little bit today is our Uber trade. Let's take a look at Uber, see what that's doing here. UBER. Uber's not doing too much there. Still in breakout momentum. Love that trade. We have the June 18th Expo, so let that go. Don't be worried about that one bit. Still in the green on the Uber trade, but like I said, let that go. Continue that breakout there. Let's see what's really moving. Delta is having a big move today. DAL 49.33 shares up 2.2%. We got a confirmed bounce off that 50-day simple moving average. Where is Avilio here? There he is. Avilio, you see what I was talking about with that patience and discipline? Buddy, yesterday when I was talking to that with you, it wasn't to be harsh or anything like that. It's just you got to understand the trade plan here. We have support at that 50-day simple moving average that kept pulling back. We're drawing down to that 50, and we'd get a confirmed bounce. Delta is still taking off up 2.5% right now, 49.43 a share. So now, once we break that 50, like I told you before, that's where I'm going to be averaging down on that trade for what is it, the June or July expo that we have. So that's looking really good. It's getting that confirmed bounce. I like that. Now I want to see it close above that 10-day. If it closes above that 10-day simple moving average today, I'm probably going to be adding to the Delta trade tomorrow. I like that setup on Delta. I like that confirmed bounce there. And like I said, it's in an overall, bullish trend here, continuing to break higher off these lows. Here was that consolidation area right down here. If you guys could see, let me get the rectangle here. So here was our consolidation area. Here was breakdown momentum. Guys, this is our trade plan. This is how we follow our trade plan. So there you go. Here's breakdown momentum cycle. Those of you that know the trade plan, here's the consolidation area where you're waiting for that break above, and then you get a nice breakout continuing higher. And guys, what's our target on Delta? I think you guys know it pretty well by now. What is going to be our target on this Delta trade? Where's that? Where's that target one? Tyler just said it properly. Yes, $60 a share. She's at 49.43 right now. We have $60 here as our main resistance area. And that's going back pre-pandemic here. So pre-pandemic, we were at about $60 a share. And remember, this is pre-pandemic. Pre-pandemic. So pre-pandemic, we were at $60 a share. You remember what Disney did? What did Disney do? What did all these other places do here? They're at new all-time highs right now. Okay, so it's really important to understand as we continue to see higher demand in air traffic, as we continue to see the economy improve, and like I said, as we continue to see the jobs numbers getting better and everything like that, Delta is going to continue up to that $60 area, and that's where we're going to be looking for some targets. I think it's probably going to get there by, end of May, early June, and that's when I'm going to be taking in profits on that trade. And our Disney trade is taking off beautifully today, guys. Our Disney trade is almost in the green. Let's take a look at Disney. Who was worried about the Disney trade yesterday? There was a lot of people. And guys, that's what we're here for. I'm trying to teach you the trade plan. I'm trying to teach you how to look for those target profit areas, how to find those stops, and how to manage your trades. So let's take a look at Disney right now. Because Disney, I have about a $200 gain on Disney. Disney is at 187.31, up about 1% for the day here. Here's a today 1-minute chart on Disney. Let's take a look how that's looking. Look at that beautiful breakout on Disney right now. That is some nice candles there, going from about 185.50 all the way up to 187.30 right now. So you got a nice climb on Disney. And guys, Efren in the trade room again just posted our trade plan video. I took a lot of time making that trade plan video for you guys. So please, if you guys want to understand the trade plan better, please go into the trade room, watch that trade plan. It's a short 45-minute video. It's going to teach you exactly when to enter into a trade, what strategy to pick, and most importantly, when you're going to be adding to the trade, how to find the right strike prices and the right expiration dates. That's really important. That trade plan video is going to teach you that. It's going to teach you how to find those support areas, your stop areas, your targets. If you guys see, we always have R1, R2, R3. That's resistance 1, resistance 2, and resistance 3. Those are going to be your target profit areas. So when I draw those on the charts there, that's our target profit areas for that trade. When I say here support 1, 2, or 3, well, if you have a shorter term expiration, that support number 1 is going to be your initial stop. If you have something that's 60 days out, you could start looking at that support 2 or support 3 if she holds there. And then you could add to that trade if you get a confirmed bounce off there. So just like I talked about with Disney here, Disney's still continuing to climb and looking good. Delta's climbing. We are in the green. PBR trades climbing. Disney is taking off here, guys. Coinbase IPO's coming up. Let's see. Skyjack said PayPal's at the high of the day. I got a large trade in the main account on PayPal here. Let me log in on my phone on that here. If I log into that on this desktop, it kicks me out of Pro. Let me see what we're up there because we have a big trade on Google and on PayPal in the main account. Skyjack, you're still in those, aren't you? The PayPal trade, Disney trade? Guys, Disney is taking off. We're up almost $300 on the Disney trade. We're only down 2% on that Disney trade now. Let me just log in here. Oh, we got a nice gain, guys. We got a $3,000 gain in the main account here today. I'm just checking that out right here. Let's see what's moving. Carnival Cruise Line. Did you guys see CCL? What's CCL doing? I don't know why it's showing that it's in the green here. PayPal is moving big time. Look at PayPal on the 3-month daily. Look at that PayPal on that 3-month daily. What's going to be our target on this trade, guys, on the PayPal trade that we have for that June expiration? Can you guys see it pretty clearly now, can't you? Guys in the trade room, guys on YouTube, what is that target? If you know our trade plan, you know the target on PayPal. What is it? You just got that 10 crossing that red 50-day simple moving average. That's looking great there. Uber trade starting to climb here. Are Uber trades back in the green? Spies running, says Gazer, Sam. All right, let's see. PayPal, I have a 40% gain on PayPal right now. I'm up a little over $3,000 on PayPal. Google, I'm up $500 on the day on. See, Disney up $500 for the day. CCL. Let's see what CCL is doing, guys, because I got a nice gain on CCL in the main account here, too. Look at that CCL. What did we talk about that support there? Really nice. Now, if she climbs above that 10-day by the end of today, I'm probably going to be picking up some CCL calls for a couple of weeks out and target that $30 again because it's only at 28 now. So if we find something with a delta, let's bring up the option chain here so you guys could see what I'm talking about. I'm just watching the account continue to climb. Apple's in the green nicely. Delta, Disney, PBR, Uber's climbing nicely. So let's see CCL here. So CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, 28 to 12. So if you find something, let's put the Delta on here so you guys could see. The Delta is just for every dollar this stock climbs, how much this option is going to increase in value for every dollar climb of that stock. So if you guys could see here, where'd it go? Delta add, okay. There we go. Now, if we take a look at something for, let's say, the April 23rd Expo, you know, they're going to start sailing again soon. So let's see what the June is going for. The 27. I mean, that's dirt cheap here, too. And it's got a delta of 0.582. So if you guys wanted a trade idea, here's a perfect trade idea. The CCL Carnival Cruise Line 2750 straight call that's going for $2.99 a contract theoretically right now. It's got a delta of 0.581. So if Carnival Cruise Line increases by $1, that means this option here is going to increase by 58 cents. So $2.98 plus 58 cents. That's what it'd be worth if Carnival Cruise Line climbed by $1 minus theta. So looking pretty good. That's a nice trade idea right there. I'd like to hear something from Avilio because he was talking about that yesterday with Delta there. I want to make sure that he understands the trade plan because every time we jump into a trade that has a day or two of a pullback, I want to help you guys control your emotions because that's the most important part of trading. If you're not able to control your emotions, you're going to make silly mistakes trading. And that's why I teach the trade plan because the trade plan is something you could follow and look for those precise entries and exits. All righty, let's take a look at Apple, see what that's doing. I'm waiting for the Coinbase IPO. Let's see. Avilio asked a good question. He said Delta's looking good, so we should add if 1020 cross in the next few days. Well, the 1020 cross already happened. So all I'm looking for now is a climb above the 10-day. So really 49.50. If we get a climb above that, that's where I'm going to add. But just so you guys could understand, let's just say 50 above $50. That's where we could add to that trade, average down, and then as we continue to make new highs for the year here above 52.50, that's where we could be seeing some nice profits on that trade then. Delta is looking beautiful. I was telling you guys yesterday about waiting for that confirmed bounce off that 50-day simple moving average. Remember yesterday she came down to 46 bucks, Avilio. She's above 49. That's a 3-point move in one single day there. That's a big move. So you have to understand that's volatility. You're going to have that normal volatility within the expiration of that option that you're buying. So if you have an option 60 days out, you're going to see those swings, ups and downs. It's just important to follow that trade plan. If you're disciplined enough to follow that trade plan, know when to exit out of that trade, know when to add to that trade, that's when you're going to be seeing some really nice profits there. I think you're going to see a little shift here. People are going to be jumping into that Coinbase IPO. Tesla shares at 777. Delta shares up 85 cents, up 1.76%. United Airlines up 2.15% today. Let me put the scanners up above here so you guys can see. Here's the scanners you guys can check out here. Let me put up options, see if they came out yet here. Here's the options, top percent gainers here for the day. Look at that, 15,400% on TWST. TWST, let's see what that is. Twist Biosciences. Wow, guys, actually look at that Twist Biosciences down here. Let me put that on the main screen for you. Beautiful setup on Twist. This is Twist Biosciences. You got that 1020 cross, which per trade plan, that's a nice entry. Here is that MACD, the moving average convergence divergence. That's just a lagging indicator, okay? So this is telling you the momentum from a few days ago. What's nice about this is, once you get that signal line crossing that MACD, that's a nice entry in by itself. If you just follow this and you find strong breakouts and looking at that chart, you see it breaking that resistance, you could be jumping in just using the MACD. But with our trade plan, we want something solid. So that's why we have to have that 3 check marks for confirmation. So we got the MACD already. You had the 1020 cross. And guess what? Today you have that first candle above the 10-day. This is the 10-day. The yellow, that's the 10-day. The blue line, that's the 20. And the red, this is the 50. Okay, that's the 50-day SMA, simple moving average. And that just means for the past 50 days, that's the average per candle. So you average the past 50 candles, and that's where that line gives you right there. And same as the 20, it's just the past 20 candles. That's why they're called lagging indicators, because it's what the stock's done in the past. But it's really nice because it shows you some signs of momentum now, and you're seeing a shift here from breakdown, which was sell off or profit taking, to people buying now. So that's what's really important about breakouts. okay, is finding that opportunity when something's trading below those simple moving averages, and all of a sudden now you got some more volume coming in, you got that catalyst, and now you're starting to break higher. And with our trade plan, we got those three check marks. We got the MACD cross, we got the 1020 cross, we got the first candle above the 1020 50-day simple moving average. Now, guys, where would our target be on this trade? I'm sure those of you in the trade room, and I want to see a video starting to talk about this too here. Where would the target be if you got something further out here with this twist? What's that target on this chart here? It's clear as day. It points right out to you. What price is that target on twist here? Guys in the trade room, where is that target on TWST if you got into that trade? Do you know? Exactly. Nice job, Avilio. You got some major resistance right at that 175. So guess what? That stock's at 144 now. So let's take a look and see how a stock like this is looking with that option chain. Wow, we got a beautiful run on Disney, guys. Have you guys checked out Disney? I'm up almost 300 bucks on Disney here. All right, so TWST. Let's take a look here. So TWST, if you picked up that, let's say the July Expo, give it plenty of time. Now, here's another question I wanted to ask you guys, and those of you that know the trade plan should know this easily. When you get that initial 1020 cross from a new cycle forming, you see that new cycle formation right here, right? We were in breakdown momentum from all the way back here on February 4th. So from February 4th, you started that breakdown momentum cycle. And then right here, right at around April 6th, you started trading in NTZ, no trade zone. Right around April 1st, really, no trade zone. Now, guess what? So you went from breakdown momentum. Now you got the first confirmation of breakout momentum cycle forming. So how far out would you go with an expiration on a new cycle formation with the trade plan? And you guys know this. I've done classes with you guys. Let's hear it. How far out would you go with expiration on a new cycle formation on a trade like TWST here? Let's see who answers it first in the trade room. We got some really nice gains here coming. 3 months, says Joe. That's correct. Good job, Joe. So on a first initial new cycle here, you're going 3 months out. So it's April, May, June, July. We could get the July Expo. So that's why I had that pulled up on the option chain here, the July Expo. Now take a look. First off, there's not really much open interest or total volume. So look at the difference between the bid and the ask, because this is something I want you guys to understand too. Now you guys are understanding the trade plan pretty well here, but you have to understand now the different strategies and what to look for with the option chain. So right now, you see on the left here are the calls. You know, obviously you're doing calls if you think the stock's going higher, puts if you think the stock's going lower. You know, call spreads, obviously if you think it's going higher, put spreads, you think it's going lower. You could do credit, you know, we could do credit spreads, butterflies, all that type of stuff here. But most importantly is looking at the total volume and open interest, because if you see zero total volume and very low open interest here, that immediately, I don't even have to look at anything more over to the right here. I could already tell by looking at the open interest and total volume that the spread between the bid and the ask is going to be insane. And as you can see right here, the spread from the 145 is 20 bucks to 30 bucks. You know, that's a 50% difference from the bid to the ask there. Theoretically, you can pick it up for 25.15, but if you want to go sell it, you got to sell it for 20 bucks. You're losing $500 on one single contract there. So, you know, even though that chart looks good, options is not the way to go. So what I would be doing is just buying some shares of this and then targeting that 175, because the options there are just way too volatile. They have a big spread. So you're going to lose money if you buy that option. And that's something that's really important to understand, because I know people that will go in there, pay the asking price on that option chain, and then say, oh my God, I just got into the trade. I mean, think about it. Everyone says, I just got into the trade and it's immediately down. That's why it's down. It's because you're not looking at that spread between the bid and the ask there. So when you see that, stay away from a stock like Twist Bioscience. And that's a great little lesson right there all in itself. Let's see here what else we got. And guys, if you guys have questions in the trade room, please feel free to ask. Let's see, there's some questions on Zoom here. I see that's coming up. Okay, you guys were talking on Zoom. I got that pulled up now. I didn't have that pulled up before. I usually just look in the trade room, but Zoom's fine. That's good. I know some people don't have time to be in the trade room. So Zoom, good job, Ram K. He said 3 months. Nice. Guys, we got another big breakout. Guys, guess what? Avilio, you remember yesterday about the Disney trade. Guess what? Our Disney trade is up 2% overall now. We're in the green on Disney. Remember you were talking about throwing her in the closet yesterday? Yeah, she got one night in the closet. She got pretty worried, and she started that big climb. She did not like that punishment. Look at Disney there. Let's see. In the trade challenge account, I have Disney June 18th 190 strike call, and that's in the green. I'm up very nice on that trade right now. Disney June 18th 190 call. I'm up 2.06% on that. $300 for the day. And Delta up $100 for the day on PBR, up just about $100 for the day. Uber, we're up overall. We got 3 trades in the green right now overall, looking good. And let me tell you one thing too, because we got a lot of new signups that are totally new to trading. If you guys are in the trade room with us and you guys see a lot of people making trades, you know, they're experienced traders. So don't think that you have to keep up with them or make many trades here. Start off with 1 or 2 trades. If you got an account smaller than 5 grand, 2 trades max at tops there, because you want to be able to manage the trades and understand those targets, stops, and the activity of that stock, how it trades. That's really important here. Now, like I said on Disney, guys, if we break that 190 on Disney, I'm going to be adding another $5,000 to $10,000 on that Disney trade. I think that's going to have a nice breakout. Alrighty, let's see what else is moving here. Let's go down the watch list here quick on a 3-month daily chart. See if we see anything good for a swing trade here. Alrighty, let's start here with Google. Google had a nice climb today, still consolidating, waiting for that to break higher here. She's only down $2 for the day. It was up about 9 before. Just waiting on that. Disney's up 1.5% today, up $2.62 and climbing 188.10. I like that. Another $1.80 climb there, and I'm adding to that Disney trade, no doubt. Twitter is still looking good too. Smaller candle today at the lows, just about for the day. But that's looking pretty good as well. Let's see, JP Morgan, retracement. It has support where, guys? Where do you guys see that support at? Where do you guys see that support at here on JP Morgan? Another one that's clear as day support here. Zoom, Trade Room, YouTube. Where's that support on JP Morgan? You got support at 150. Perfect. Nice job. Nice job, Joe and Avilio. Good job, guys. Good job. Now, if you see a climb off of this 150 and you get that next candle above that yellow and blue 10 and 20-day simple moving average right here, that's going to be a beautiful time to do a short-term swing trade, maybe 2 weeks out till Expo. Because remember, with our trade plan, when you're coming off of support here, that's when you want to do those shorter-term Expos, 30 days or less. Okay, when you have that initial, here's the initial breakout momentum right here on JP Morgan, right? You guys see that? So you pulled back here, you had a retracement. Let's see where the initial. Here was the initial. So here was that breakdown momentum. It kind of consolidated for a bit, a slight climb. But here's where you got that big signal, that big buy signal right here. You had the 1020 cross. You broke out of that consolidation area right here. And guess what? If you got something 3 months out here on this initial, Joe, Joe Karam. He's new to talking in the trade room, and I like that. Keep up the interaction here, Joe. That's nice. So here's where you get that first not 30 days, 3 months out till Expo. So right here is, let me see, my eyes are bad. That's November 9th here. So November, December, January, February. So you would have gotten the February Expo right here. And guess what? If you got that at what, 114, 115, and you got that February Expo, you got up to all the way up to 141. And then obviously, if you're following that trade plan, first candle below that blue 20, that's going to be your exit around 133 there. So nice job. And then once you had that new 1020 cross off of support there, that's the confirmed bounce. That's when you could do a shorter term expo getting 2 weeks out. And guess what? If you got something 2 weeks out here on that cross after coming down to support, you just had another nice gain on that JP Morgan. So right now, what's JP Morgan doing on this chart? You could see guys, we have a massive breakout on Disney. I'm up $400 now on that Disney trade right now in the trade challenge account. I should take a look in the main account here and see how much I'm up on that because I got a big trade on Disney. Alrighty, so let me go over this JP Morgan. Look at this, guys. Looky. There's that 150 support. We got resistance right at, let's see. We got resistance right at 157. So now what you're taking a look at is once you break that 157, that's when you're going to have that next nice, breakout that you could get something 2 to 3 weeks out or a month out till Expo and target that, 165, 170, but for right now, it's in consolidation. It came down to support. You got to see if it gets that confirmed bounce there. And that's what's important about the trade plan. And all you guys in the trade room that are chit-chatting and talking, make sure you're paying attention here because I want you to learn the trade plans. That way you know exactly what we're looking for. Let's take a look at Disney quick because that Disney chart is looking absolutely great. And if you guys on YouTube are enjoying this, please give it a like, share it on social media. I'd really appreciate that. Tim Thomas said 150. Ram K said 150. Nice job. I like that. All right, let's take a look now because I got some really nice profits here today. Let's take a look at that Disney. Disney and Delta did not like that closet yesterday, guys, did they? Look at that. Disney's near a 190 now. Avilio said he's loving Disney now. He went from a hater to a lover. Nice job, Avilio. It's all about that discipline with it. Yesterday, he's like, I don't like Disney. It doesn't look good. Let's put it in a closet and we'll open it up in 2 months. Well, we got an early Christmas present here, Avilio. Now, if she breaks that 190, I'm telling you right now, if we get this candle that looks like this, and I'm telling you, it's coming. Disney parks up here are packed. I'm telling you, packed. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. I had an extra coffee today because last night I had to take a sleeping pill. I wasn't able to sleep last night. It was hot. I was watching the markets, so a cup of coffees and got some good energy today. Guys, we are a massive today. We have some large gains. Everything's turning green here. Our PBR trades up over $100. Did you guys see PBR? We don't have until May 21st Expo. But anyway, getting back to Disney, guys. I take a look around here on all my charts and I get off track a little bit here by all these nice movers. Baidu's having a hell of a good move here too. Baidu's up $5 over 2% today. But here, Avilio, if we get a green candle like this tomorrow, you better believe, well, first off, we're gonna have massive profits on the trades we already have. But secondly, that is definitely going to be where I'm going to be adding to that Disney trade. We might break 190 today. Disney's up 2.15%. We're up 10% on our Disney trade now. We're up $500 on Disney. Disney alone, $500. Avilio says Data Dog is looking good. Gotta hear Charlie say Data Dog today. Why don't we shoot him a tweet? Let's see here. Wow, that Disney trade, guys. This is incredible. Do you see Disney on a today 1 minute? Look at Disney on a today 1 minute. I mean, that is trade plan perfection there, holding that 10-day simple moving average, continuing to break higher. There's that new breakout right here on Disney. She's getting up to that 190 right now. We got a 12% overall gain on Disney. There we go. Avilio says he's up 45% on Disney with this May Expo. After yesterday, he was really worried about that trade, if you guys remember on that live stream. And that's the importance of patience and discipline. And I try to teach that to you guys every day. If I take a day off, guys, from the trade room, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You just got to sit there and wait, because usually when I do that, it's when we retrace back down to that support area, that simple moving average, and then that's when I'm going to be adding to that trade. Right now, we're up $600. We're up $600 in the trade challenge account today. Let me see what we're doing in the main account. Let's see here. What's PayPal doing quick before I get in there? Wow, Bank of America is taking off here. Bank of America was just in the red. It's in the green now. Remember that was down 0.7%? That's in the green. So now we got a gain on that. Oh my God, CCL. Let me see what CCL is doing. I have CCL in the main account, not in the trade challenge account. This is up 2% today. Take a look at CCL. Avilia, what about CCL there? That's another one people were worried about yesterday. Another one that came down to support 27.50, getting that climb. She's going to be targeting that $30 really soon. I like that setup on CCL. Let's take a look at PayPal, see what PayPal's doing here. PayPal pulled back from the highs a little bit. That's okay. She's still in breakout momentum. Got some nice gains on the day here. What are we at? Wow, up $1,200 on the Disney. So this is what I have in the main account. The Disney July 16th 190 strike call. I am up $1,200 on that right now. Amazing. Google trade. I had a nice $1,000 profit on that this morning. I'm down 580 on that now. That little pullback. Guys, Uber's taking off. Did you see our Uber trade? Wow, we're up $700 now in the main account. And that's being fueled by Uber. We were down $150 now in the morning. Now we're in the green. Uber's taking off here, guys. Who got into that Uber trade with us? I told you guys the market doesn't go up every single day. That's why yesterday I told you guys be patient, be disciplined, follow that trade plan, and look how it pays off. We got some massive gains today. Our Uber trade is up 14%. Our Disney trade is up 11%. Our Apple trade's up 17% right now. And then in the main account, we got a lot of trades that are up nicely as well. Captain Thomas, he says he loves Uber. Captain, I'm going flying again this weekend. I'll be thinking about you. Guys, take a look at PBR while we're here and looking at this, because my PBR trade's up $140 right now. PBR. Here's another one. Another one. Now, this one here is in consolidation. So I want to make sure that I'm very clear. Do you guys remember? I've talked to you guys about this many times. What was the resistance that we were looking for on PBR for that breakout to add to that trade? What was it? What was that consolidation that it had to break? Someone, Zoom, Trade Room, YouTube. Do you guys remember? 850. Again, Joe, nice job. Joe, I think you and I have to get together. You've been coming up with those answers really quick there, and I really haven't seen you in the trade room much, so nice job. He's been studying, I bet. Ram says 920. No, our target was $9 on this trade here. But once she breaks above that 850, that's when we want to add to that trade there. Now we have the May 21st Expo, so that's something that's a little more than 30 days, but if it doesn't break that 850 within the next couple of days, that's not something I want to add to, because we have less time on our side there for that trade. So then that's probably something I'd make a new trade on for a little bit further out, because you see how long it's been consolidating here, literally since what? Since March. For a month it's been consolidating there. So stay away from that. Guys, Disney's breaking out again. Let's take a look at Disney. Right now, I'm just letting my trades go, guys, and you see we got massive gains. We got more highs here. Disney is at 190 just about here, 10 cents away from 190 on Disney. There she goes, guys, 189.91. 9 cents away from that 190 I told you guys about yesterday. Avilio says Uber's running. I know, that's why I made the trade. We just had to wait for that nice breakout. There she goes, 61.22. Guys, we got a 20% gain on our Uber trade already. Avilio, I'm glad to hear that. He says, guys, I'm up $1,000 today in my account today, just holding plays and one overnight Neo play. Good job, Avilio. Congratulations. Gazer says, Dave for president. Nah, not president, but I am running for Congress. I already got things rolling for it. Let's see. Island Time says, I've been waiting patiently on Disney, had June Expo. It's nice to see the trade plan work. Nice job. And Avilio, I'm glad you held on to those trades. Really good. And Gazer, yes, I am. That was a goal of mine since I was vice president of our student council in school and in college. So it's definitely a dream of mine to run for office. Nice breakout here on Uber. Look at that breakout, guys. You can't beat that. We got some really nice profits here today. Really nice profits. I'm thinking what I want to do here. So let's take a look at Apple quick. AAPL. AAPL. Let's take a look at a 3-month daily chart. 3-month daily chart. I don't like that red candle here. It got right up to that 135 resistance we were talking about. Remember that 135 I was talking to you guys about? I said, let's see if she gets up to that 135 and fails. So we got a nice gain. We got 18% gain on our Apple trade for the June 18th Expo. So here's the thing. We got plenty of time on the Apple trade for it to continue to go to that 140 to 145 target that we talked about. But right now, she might struggle with that 135, and there's a good chance she could pull back down to that 130 support before having that next climb. So when I'm looking at this chart here, this is what I see in my head here. Okay, and you got to take a look at Uber, guys. We're up 20% on Uber. Uber's having a hell of a run here. Okay, so this is what I was going to talk to you guys about. So it's going to be normal if you see a candle like this, a candle like this, and then if that yellow 10-day continues the way it's going here, you're going to continue to see that, you know. And so if you see that retracement back down to that 10-day 10 SMA, and then what are you looking for after that? How do you know you would add to that Apple trade? This is how you'd add to that Apple trade. So if you hold on to this trade, since we have the June expiration, obviously we want to target that 140 to 145. This is our target profit area right here, right? So if this is our target profit area from 140 to 145, and we could see Apple retracing back down to that 10 and then bouncing here. If we come down to that 10-day simple moving average and then get that confirmed bounce, that's when I'm going to double down on that position to target that 140 to 145. Only because we have the June Expo and we have plenty of time on the side. Now, if you had anything less than 30 days, honestly, I'd be taking that 20% gain that we have right now and locking that up and moving on. We're up $800 now in the trade challenge account for the day, guys. A big gain today in the trade challenge account for today. That is looking amazing. $800. Uber trade's taking off nicely. And let me just show you guys because I wanted to share you. This is the trade challenge account here. So take a look at the trade challenge account right here. It's still climbing nicely. But I mean, what time is it right now? It's like Here's our profit for the day. $340 she's opening at, guys. Coinbase, COIN, $340 opening price. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be big. But see, we're still climbing here, guys. We're up $753 now in the Trade Challenge account. That's a small account right there. Up 753 bucks right here. That's not bad. And that's following the trade plan. So nice job on that. All right, let's see. I want to watch Coin here once she has her IPO. She's still not coming out yet. They're waiting. But that is big. What did they say? $340? Who the heck is going to do that?
Says first quarter was extraordinary. Says expects the market activity won't continue at that level. As GS Goldman Sachs.
Let's see. Avilio said Disney just broke 190. Wow, we're up 15%, 16% now on the Disney trade, guys. $600 gain on the Disney trade alone. That is incredible. Another nice breakout on Disney. There we go. She's climbing. We're up 16%, 17% on Disney now. And guys, these are June expos that we have. Now take a look at Disney on a 3-month daily. Now tell me, that is looking pretty good. And guess what? If you get that green candle tomorrow on Disney, that is going to be a heck of a breakout that's going to be coming there. And I know we got one major Disney fan in that trade room. Where is he? Where's that Disney fan in the trade room? I want to see if he's got some Disney calls. Where are you, Jay? Let's see. Ryan Wilt says Uber cleared resistance at 60.50 area. Looks like it's heading to for the 52-week high at 64.05. 65 should be an easy target on it, Ryan. Bernie Madoff dead at 82. NASDAQ's up about 35 points. Got some nice gains here today, guys, and that's really what's really important is being disciplined enough to follow that trade plan, you know, and you got to be disciplined enough to do that. Guys, make sure you follow us at Facebook at Breaking Chart Alerts, and obviously on YouTube, Breaking Chart Alerts. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, like it, share it, and help promote our channel here.
Their sons, Mark and Andrew, ran the trading business. They too insisted they didn't know. But for Mark, the older son, the suspicion alone was too much.
I love the software I have that whatever's on back here, I can put right on my laptop right here. It's nice when I'm working remotely. See the market movers here.
Maintaining his innocence till the end, having refused to speak a word to his father since he and his brother turned him in. My father, what he did was awful and affected the lives of so many people, stole people's dreams and futures, and us among them. And I'll never forget.
Bernie Madoff's son's talking about his father. Never forgive him. He deserves to be in prison. He did. Bad dude. Those parties were well aware of the incriminating evidence I presented on their
activity and wisely came forward with settlements, he wrote in 2013. But the authorities
I'm going to lock in that Disney trade, I think, right now, guys. Let's lock that up. We got a nice gain on it. No point in holding on to her. Let's see. Order status. All right. I sold Disney at $9. What do we have? A 15% gain or something like that? I'm going to add Disney once we get that. If we get a green candle tomorrow above 190 on Disney, I'm going to add to that again. Out of Disney, locked in a profit, $9. You guys could hold on to it if you want. That's fine. I just want to consolidate some trades in the account because we had 3, 6. I had 8 trades open in the trade challenge account, and that's way too much for the trade challenge account there. Let's see Uber, what I want to do at Uber. We got a nice gain on Uber, but I still think Uber's going to run much higher there. I got to hold on to that. I should be adding to the Uber trade, to be honest with you. Apple, let's see what we got with Apple. Apple's the June Expo, but we got a nice 17% gain. She's coming down a bit. I'm going to lock in Apple, guys. You know, we're coming to see a little bit pullback today, so let's see if we could get 624, sell to close. You guys go in before me when I'm talking about it. And there we go. We're out of Apple. This is the trade challenge account. So we're out of Apple at 618. So Ephraim, we're out of Apple at 618. Let me post that in the trade room here. Let's see, what did I close that for? 618. $3,000 Gazer. That is a big chunk right there. That PBR is still running here. We're only down 30% on that PBR trade. Remember, we were down quite a bit on that before. That looks ready to continue to break out. I'm holding on to that, holding on to Delta. Let's see. Tyler says he needs CCL, which is Carnival Cruise Lines, and Delta to start performing. Let's take a look at CCL and Delta. CCL looks great, Tyler. Stock's up 2.3% for the day. Excuse me. You got a nice breakout above that 10-day simple moving average. It retraced back down to support at 27.50. It got that confirmed climb. Now you can be targeting that $30 a share here. She breaks that 30. That's when we're going to be looking for that R2. And who knows where R2 is? What price? Just looking at this chart here, where is that second resistance area? We got first resistance at $30, obviously, as you guys can see. Where's that R2 at? Let's see. Where's Joe? Where's Tim Thomas? Where's Avilio? Where's our guys that are talking here? Where is that second resistance target at on CCL? So you guys know. Skyjack, $40. Captain Thomas says 40. Tyler, R1, resistance 1 is at $30. Yes. Chris B says $40. Yes, that's correct, guys. So we got some resistance right here at 30. So once we could break that $30, then that's usually so as you guys can see, when you break through that resistance, that's when you usually see that big spike. Like here, we went from 20, we went really from 1893 all the way up to 30 in how many days? You know, if you look here, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22, 23, 24, 25. 30 days. I mean, literally 30 days it took to go from $18 to $30. So now that we got that confirmed bounce here, if we break that 30, that $40 is going to be an easy target. We went from 18 to 30. That's a 12-point move there in 30 days. So if we break that 30 resistance, we got time. We got plenty of time because we have the July Expo. So we got plenty of time to get up to that 40 bucks there. And guess what? If we get up to $40, that vertical spread, remember I have the 75 contracts of the 2750 30 vertical spread. That's going to make a massive, massive gain on that trade there. So that's what's really important is watching with that, because right now she's been struggling with that $30 resistance. Once you could break that, $40 is going to be an easy target, and then 50, and then we could be looking at about 60. But if you guys just wanted a long-term trade on Carnival Cruise Line, get a leap for 2 years out till Expo, and this is where you can make some really big money. If you got a bigger account here, think about this, CCL. So there's no question in my mind CCL is going to be back up to that $50 to $60 within 2 years, right? So let's calculate what you would make if you put a larger trade on something that's a couple years out to the January 2023 Expo. It's 2021 now, I think, right? It's 2021 now. We got 2 years till Expo on this. Guess what? Take a look at what you're going to make if this thing gets up to 60 bucks in 2 years. So how do we calculate that? Well, let's get out our annotation. We're still running big on Uber there. And PBR, guys, our PBR trade might be in the green by the end of the week here. Okay, so again, let's bring this out here. Okay, so if you picked up, let's say you pick up that, I can't scroll down. Let me get this off here for a sec. Okay.
WFC Wells Fargo, company CEO says if economic trends continue, company expects to have further reserve releases.
Alrighty, so take a look here. Let's say you picked up the 40 strike call here, right? The 40 strike call, 21,264 open interest on them. Wow, that's insane. So is the 35 strike. So let's just go with the 35 strike here and see if she gets up to 60 bucks, what that's going to be worth. It's a little bit closer, $40 strike. That's way out of the money there. So we could look at that, or we could look at the 30 strike. Let's take a look at either the 30 or the 35 strike. So the 35 strike right here, if you guys could see, let's put it up here. This is for the January 2023 Expo. Guys, our accounts just continue to climb. I am just in awe right now. Really great day. Google's back in the green today too. That's nice to see. There we go. Alrighty, so let's take a look. January 20th, 2023. If we picked up that 30 strike call, or I'm sorry, the 35 strike call we were talking about, right? The 35 strike call, that's going for about $6.15 a contract right now, right? So if you got this for $6.15, well, guess what? Your break even is going to be strike price. So 35. Let's see. So that's 41.15. So strike price plus premium equals break even. So your break even is 41.15. Okay. Now guess what? If she gets up to $60, well, let's see. Where do you have 100% gain? So you take break even. We'll initiate that by BE. So break even plus premium paid equals 100% return. So that's the actual formula that's being used. Strike price plus premium equals break even. Break even plus premium paid equals 100% return. So break even in this is 41.15 plus what? Premium paid of 6.15. Ooh, what did I do there? 6.15. Yep. So break even, and that equals what? 47.30. So at 47.30, that's where you have a 100% return. And that's what's really nice about that is because you could calculate that. Now, guess what? If it gets up to $60, 60 minus your strike price of 35 equals what? 25 bucks, right? So guess what? If she gets up to $60, from now until 2 years from now, the pandemic's going to be way over by then. So if she gets up to 60 bucks, this contract that you just paid $6.15 for is going to be worth $25. So $25 divide that by 6.15, 25 divide that by 6.15, that's a 307% gain. So that's incredible right there. At 60/share equals a 307% gain. That right there is amazing. That's an amazing, if you have the discipline and really the patience to do that, that's what's amazing there. You guys can see here, strike price plus premium paid equals break even. So if you pick up that 35 strike call for $6.15, your break even is going to be that 41.15. That's your break even, right? Then, if you want to know where your 100% gain area is, because every trade I make, I like to look at least target 100%. So if you take a look here, your break even plus premium paid, which is 41.15 plus 6.15, is 47.30. So at 47.30, that's where you have 100% gain. Now, if it gets up to that $60 target, so if you get up to that $60 target, that's where you're going to have that 307% gain. $60 minus your strike price is 25 bucks. $25 is what that would be worth. You paid $6.15. So $25, divide that by 6.15 is 306.504065%. Round that up by a half of a percent there to 307%. So 306.5%, 307% gain if CCL gets up to $60 a share from now until January 2023. So that's a nice trade where you could just sit on it and just let it go. Because guess what? If you pick up shares right now at 29 bucks, guess what? If she gets up to 60, you only have a little over 100% gain. And the nice thing about this is if you pick up this call, what you could do is once she does climb up to 50 or 60, if it happens relatively soon, you could turn this call into a vertical spread and really make even more drastic gains on it by collecting that premium and selling someone the right to your shares at a higher price than what you paid for it. So that's an amazing opportunity in by itself here. But that's what you're looking for right here on a trade like CCL. For those of you that got larger accounts and that want something that you don't have to sit there and manage every day and sweat out the bullets of, normal volatility here, it's amazing. So that's great right there and all by itself, guys. Make sure you're looking at that. And that's just a great example there. All right, let me clear that out. Goldman Sachs is up 3% today. That was in the red this morning, along with the rest of the banks. Banks are getting a big climb here, guys. Take a look at the financial industry. BAC. We got a BAC vertical spread. Now, Avilio, here's another one that we could go over with you. See how on Bank of America, we went from what? We went from breakdown momentum, slowly climbed on financials. During April to October, financials didn't do much, obviously, because of the pandemic. People didn't have jobs. They weren't doing money transactions with their cards. They weren't depositing. They weren't getting loans. During the pandemic, it was tough. So the financials were pretty flat there. And then guess what? As we started opening up after the elections were over, we got a huge climb on the financials. And if we zoom in a little bit here, now you can see we had a big breakout. You had a retracement here for a while, and that was from starting the new year. And you guys remember what happened in the new year with the, capital and everything like that. So there was a lot going on. Little pullback there, and then get. And that was amazing right there. So now Avilia, now if we look at closely after this 1020 cross here, look at how you had that breakout. It came down to the 10 a few times, holding above that 10. But when you had that pull back down to that 20, it lasted for 4 days there. And guess what? You just had that again for a candle. You came down to that 20. You got a big bounce off of that today. She's up 1.11% right now, and you got a big candle. Notice the size of this candle compared to the previous ones. It's like 4 times the size. So that's telling you there's some volume coming in, and I'm going to look for that continued climb. She breaks that $40 a share. I think we could see Bank of America at $50 by summertime. I really do. So keep an eye on that. That's a really nice opportunity. Guys, PBR is still running. That's looking good. Our Delta trades on the climb. That's looking good. Our Uber trades on the climb, looking good. Nice job today here. But again, Bank of America came down to that blue 20-day simple moving average starting that climb. A break above 40, that's when you're adding a short-term trade on that swing trade for a breakout momentum, 30 days or less. Usually I like getting 2 weeks out till Expo on a confirmed bounce off support there like Bank of America just did. All right, so let's go down the watch list here, see what we're seeing, see if we see any other good setups. Here is Delta. Delta still looking good, above $49 a share, traded between that 10, 20-day simple moving average. And United Airlines up 2% today, looking good. Southwest, I mean, look at Southwest. Avilio, Southwest just hit new 52-week highs today. So that tells you something about the airlines, doesn't it? We're still breaking higher here. You're going to have drawbacks, like I said, because stocks don't go up all the time every single day. There's a reason why we get expirations that are further out there, because I'm expecting that short-term volatility. It's just important to follow the trade plan, be disciplined, and know what you're looking for. So with those June expos, they're good. We can take profits along the way, re-enter, but we got new 52-week highs today on Southwest Airlines. Don't you think Delta's going to be doing the same as well? I mean, Delta's not far off new 52-week highs for sure. 52-week high on Delta is at 52.28. We're $3 away from that. Yesterday we were at $46. Today we're at 49. $3 climb from yesterday's lows to today's highs here. Guess what? We get another 3-point climb. We're at new 52-week highs for the week. That's what's important about being disciplined. I try to teach you guys that every day. You got to be disciplined, patient, follow that trade plan. And when you know how to add to trades when you're coming off of support there, that's when you can have those massive runs. All right, let's take a look at Tesla here. Tesla pulled back a little bit from the highs this morning. That had a big breakout near an $800. That's still in breakout momentum, holding above that 10, 20, 50-day simple moving average, still above the previous candle's body, but near the lows of the day there. So not doing anything with that. Here's a beautiful one. AIG financials are looking great. I like AIG. You could be targeting resistance right here on that about $49 if you wanted an AIG trade. Amgen's starting to climb. Now, here's one we can make. We made a ton of money on Amgen. If you guys remember when we had that first 1020 cross, we got in right here, and then we targeted that 250 area, which we had a massive couple of trades there that made some massive gains. I think we made about $4,000 on Amgen over those couple of trades. But take a look at Amgen. Right now, if we zoom in a bit, it came down to that blue 20-day simple moving average. Had support there. It's starting to break higher. First candle is above 1020 SMA in a couple of weeks here. That's looking good. It's at the highs of the day, up 0.57%. Options on Amgen are pretty darn cheap, so that's another nice one to keep on your watch list. I'm going to put that one on my notebook here, Amgen. 251.45, just so I have a price target reference when I go to look at that again. And guys on YouTube, please, if you guys are enjoying this, I really take a lot of time to go over this with you guys and help you guys. I'm really trying to coach you guys to become better traders here and follow the trade plan like I have that's made over 250% in our trade challenge account in just 1 year. So please give it a like, share it, and mention us on social media if you can. I'd really appreciate that. So that's Amgen. Here is Caterpillar, still consolidating. Now, if Biden passes that $2 trillion infrastructure plan, guess what? Caterpillar is going to get another big climb. Obviously, they're going to need the equipment to do all this, remodeling here in the U.S. So looking good. Visa's looking good, holding above that 220. 220 is a support area on Visa. It's holding that. I still think Visa's going to have a nice run to 230 from now until the, I'd say May, June, early. Looking good.
WMC.
Intel was absolutely horrible. We got to close out Intel. That's not doing a darn thing there. Intel is a losing trade. So if you're still in Intel, you got to close that out. Not doing what we expected there. Facebook's pulling back there. Google is higher. Google's up $6. Not too bad there. Amazon's down about $30 there. Baba, not doing too much. Twitter, not doing much. Microsoft, pretty flat after that run yesterday. Salesforce. Wow, look at Goldman Sachs here. Goldman Sachs would be an easy target up to 350, guys. Easy target up to 350. And guys, yeah, if you guys want to make some money, Ephraim just posted in there. We do have an affiliate program. Post that stuff in there and post it on what do you call it? YouTube there as well. Guys, sign up as an affiliate. You'll get paid. If you refer our service to someone that wants to join us. Very generous payouts too in the affiliate program. You just got to make sure you give that link there so we can track it there. Goes right to the website. You could even log into the website, see how many people clicked on your link. You could see how many people signed up, how much you're owed, and then get your payout for that affiliate program. It's really nice, works beautifully. So make sure you sign up as an affiliate and get paid to refer people to us. Schlumberger is having a nice climb here, up about 5%, $1.30, $27.35 a share. Now here is a nice one, Avilio. Tell me you're still in that BP trade. I exited out of that BP trade. I'll be honest with you. I exited at the worst time possible. I think I exited right here on this day on the March 25th. Next day it had a big breakout. It pulled back a bit, but we had the July Expo for BP. And man, I wish I held on to that. But, I'm only human. I didn't see that going anywhere in the short term, so I found some other opportunities and I jumped on them instead of holding on BP. Michael says, could I look at Walmart? I sure can. XCC, Cimarex, Energy, that's getting a nice climb there, up about 5%. Boeing's not looking too bad there. It's holding above 250, above the 1020 SMA. PayPal pulled back from the highs a little bit there. Nothing to worry about. Let's see. Gilead, nice climb on Gilead, up 1.54%. Under Armour not doing much. Visa, we went over that. RH had that huge climb. It's consolidating now. NVIDIA, another one that had a huge breakout. Chip manufacturers are scrambling because there's a big chip shortage here in the United States. Let's see here. FedEx got right up to that 300 just about. BP Petroleum, 25.43. I love the looks of that chart right now. Like, that's a chart that where you don't even look at the name. Like, I just go down the watch list. I hit the arrow down. I don't even look at the name up here in the top left. I just look at the chart, the 3-month daily chart. If I like it, I look at the name and say, oh, wow, there's BP. I should have held on to that trade before. but it's a nice opportunity to enter and target that $27 a share now in BP, for the next couple of months out. Tesla, I look at that and I say, okay, she might retrace back down to 700 before having that next breakout. AMD is not doing a damn thing. It's trading between the 10, 20, 50-day simple moving average, so I'd stay away from that. AbbVie, same thing. It's not doing too much. Big withdrawal from that. It's still trading in NTZ. Tilray, 3-month daily, it's not doing anything. Remember, we traded that big time there, and we cashed in like at $60 and we made like what, a 400% return. We had a big trade on that. That was nice. That brought that trade challenge account up nicely. Let's see here. Let's continue to go down. NBev, Micron not doing anything there. J&J, stay away from that. They just need to continue to make, not even baby powder. They can't even get that right. You got all those cancer claims from the baby powder and all that. They just need big baby shampoo and maybe some toothpaste or something and stick with that. Vaccine, baby powder, they don't know how to get that down just yet. TRUL, Trulieve is getting a nice climb there. I like that Trulieve coming off of that support there at $40 a share. You could see back here from January and February, it did the same thing. Came all the way back down to about $40, started that climb, had a big run then. I think it's going to do the same thing. If you want a longer term on Trulieve, now's your opportunity to pick that up. Get elite for a year or two out. EWZ, this is a Brazilian ETF, just like the SPY. This is a nice one that's starting to climb. Here's one, Chevron. It's holding above that $100 share support, holding above that red 50 SMA. PBR is still running, guys. Bank of America is looking beautiful there. I love that chart. BRZU, this is a Brazilian bullish 2-time shares. That's a nice setup there, too. That's looking pretty good. PBR, look at PBR as the Brazilian ETFs continue to climb. Here's BRZU. You can see that's up 3.69%, and you can see PBR here up 2.72%. So as the Brazilian economy is also starting to come back now, because they were in lockdowns. Well, they weren't in a lockdown, but their government's really weird out there. But I lived out there 6 months. It was hell. No one spoke English. The foods, it's totally different to your body and you're not something you're used to. I mean, all they eat is rice and beans out there. So I did not enjoy that. So I came right back. But anyway, PBR, Petrobras, that's the only gas stations I ever used out there. That's like all there is, So I like PBR here, especially if it continues this breakout. We're up nicely on that PBR trade today. This is the telephone service and internet service that you use. Think of AT&T, but for Brazil. So this is their Comcast, this is their DirecTV, this is their Verizon. This is what you bundle. So like when I had the flat out there in the condo, you got Vive, you got the internet, you got the TV, and you paid like $7 a month for it in dollars. It wasn't bad. So keep an eye on these. This is what oh, excuse me. This is what you call emerging markets here, guys. The Brazilian economy is picking back up. We got an emerging market that's really breaking out now. So these emerging markets like Vive telephone and internet services, Petrobras, which is all their gas stations all across the country of Brazil that was owned by the government, sold privately now. And then here's your ETFs on Brazil. And like I said, here's Embraer. Embraer is a Brazilian company. And every time you guys go on those connecting flights, you're using an Embraer airplane, most likely there. So Embraer is picking up now with the economy as well, just like Boeing is. So Embraer was all the way down to $6 a share, like literally probably even five. She did. Wow. She even got down to about $3 there. She got down to $3. She's at 11.52 now. This is an airline, guys. Embraer's an aircraft manufacturer. So that's amazing. I mean, this pre-pandemic was at $20 a share. Don't you think it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick up a leap on this too? So we were talking about leaps. If you're looking for something, a long-term rebound, this is a nice opportunity. Embraer, Disney, Carnival Cruise Line. So ERJ, Disney, CCL, Those are the ones you want to do leaps on. For those of you that don't want to micromanage trades and worry about those ups and downs all day, take a look at these types of stocks. Embraer, Disney, Carnival Cruise Line. Look at some leaps for those. Our PBR trade is going to be turning green, guys. Who's still in that PBR trade? And let's see, they're talking about CCL here too. So let's take a look at CCL once I'm done going down this watch list here. So here is BRFS. I think this is a Brazilian bank there. Moderna is still breaking higher, up 4%. Look at that breakout of Moderna. That's incredible there. Guys, we got a nice run on Uber here coming again. PBR's on the run. Delta is looking great. SRNE. You guys take a look at SRNE. Take a look at that quick here. SRNE. Sorrento Therapeutics. It's getting a big pop there. This is another one. Got up to $17.50 a share just 2 months ago. Came down to $6, and guess what? She's starting that climb. This is going to be one you want to put on your watch list here, because if it breaks above that blue 20-day simple moving average, I want someone in the trade room to tell me, Dave, it's traded above that blue 20-day simple moving average, and then I'm going to show you how to make some nice money on Sorrento. Because if you take a look here, let me show you guys up above here. This is why I'm going over that with you guys. New share. Okay, so take a look here. Sorrento Therapeutics for the January 2023 is up 20,000%. Take a look at that. There's Sorrento Therapeutics. You can see on the top right of the screen there. Take a look there, up 20,000% on those calls to 22 strikes. Look at the bid in the ask, though. A bid of 38 cents, ask of 460. It last traded at $2. Holy smokes. That is a big spread there. So stay away from that. You need something with a much tighter spread than that. So if that starts to break out, though, I wouldn't mind picking up 1,000 shares of that. Pick up 1,000 shares, $7.53. You target at least $15. That's a 100% gain right there, and that's easy. I mean, that could happen within a few months here. So that's another nice one to hold long term there. All right, let's continue to go down here. Airbnb, that one not doing anything. Booking is climbing nicely. Let's take a look at what Expedia is doing. EXPE. Expedia is not doing too much, but that's going to be one that breaks out again too. I like that setup. Let's take a look at Uber and PBR. UBER. Uber is having another nice run, 60.85. Let's take a look at the today 1 minute chart here. Look at Uber coming off support here, climbing and having a nice run. Coming off that 60.50 support, having a run. Let's see her hit that 61.50 now. Guys, Travago's on the run. TRVG. When did they say Travago earnings are? Look at the run that's coming here on Travago. This is a today 1 minute chart. Take a look at 3-month daily. Not too bad there. I like that. We could easily target that 550 again. She's only at 387. I wouldn't mind picking up some shares of Travago. The big one today, guys, take a look at PBR. Who's still in the PBR trade? CCL. Let's take a look at CCL. They were talking about that in the trade room. CCL is at the highs of the day, up 3%. Avilio, another one that you guys were worried about yesterday. Look at CCL. If you see a day that, you get worried, stay away from the computer if you think you're emotional. Stay away, go have an ice cream, make yourself happy, and then come back at the end of the day after 4 p.m. That's what you got to do. Just follow the trade plan. Follow the trade plan. Watch for that confirmed bounce off support there. Because for 3 days, that option's going down. If you picked it up, let's say on the 7th on CCL. If you picked that up on the 7th when that broke $30 and then you had those 4 days of retracement, you're like, damn, I'm down, 30, 40, 50% on that trade. And then look, you have a day like today, you're in the green, and you're not far from new highs here on CCL. I mean, literally 30 bucks is 52-week highs on CCL. So you're only $1.30 away from new 52-week highs. That's got to tell you something, right? I mean, like I said, it's not going to climb every day. That's why you're seeing that profit taking coming back down to support, and then it's getting that confirmed climb there. And if you're patient and disciplined enough to follow that, you can make some really, really great money and profits trading that off of support there. Let's take a look at Walmart now. WMT. Walmart down about 87 cents, 3-month daily chart. It's right at that 10-day. You would not add to that until you broke above 140. So you have consolidation right here. Let's go over this Walmart. Alrighty, so Walmart, you got some consolidation here for the past few days, and you got her coming right down to that 10-day simple moving average. So that's the 10-day SMA. That's the 10-day simple moving average, okay? So as you guys can see during the breakout, here's the 10-20 cross. It's coming down to that 10, having that breakout, consolidating, come down to that 10. Now, if we get a green candle tomorrow and I see her break that 140, where I would add to that Walmart trade is once we get a candle above, like this right here. And then where's our target going to be? We're going to have two targets, one at 145 and the other one at 150. So these are going to be our target profit areas. Dow, S&P, record highs, guys. We got new record highs on Wall Street today. That's amazing. That's telling you something. No problem, Michael. That's what I'm here for. I'm just going to keep going over our trades every single day. And then when we close those out, find a new trade. Usually we do that in the afternoon trade session. That's why it's good to be a pro member. Lately, the markets weren't doing anything. So, we weren't doing much in the afternoon. And that's okay. That's part of being disciplined and being a trader for a living. If you don't see opportunities, you got to wait. You got to wait it out. And we're having a nice run here in the market. So I like what I'm seeing, and I'm still very bullish on the overall economy and the stock market from now into the summertime. Guys, that PBR is breaking out big time. I'm literally almost green on the PBR trade overall. PBR, she's up 3.14% for the day, still climbing. Look at that climb here on PBR. That is one heck of a beautiful chart. And guys, yeah, we're having a class tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be probably a longer class because I'm going to be going over for the newbies. We got a lot of new traders with us here. So what I want to do is focus in on, let me see what happened here. Ephraim just showed you guys how to click on and sign up for the class for tomorrow. Right at the top there where it says class sign up. Go there, sign up for it. So what's going to be on tomorrow's class, guys? It's going to be, let me show you guys this, if I could. Let me see. Let me see, what's that bottom? 1982. So if you guys could take a look right here, this is where you sign up for the class. Right here, class sign up. If you click on this, it's going to take you to this page right here, and you're going to see how to trade breakout stocks, okay? It doesn't cost anything for you. It's included with membership. You just go, how to trade breakout stocks there. And obviously, you're going to see, look at PBR get another big breakout there. Up $200 for the day on PBR. But right here, just put in your name, email address, confirm your email address. If you want to get our daily newsletter, click on yes, I'd like to receive your daily newsletter. It's going to come to your inbox every morning. That's the top upgrades, downgrades. It's going to show you the top news for the day, what's moving, any type of price changes, and everything like that. If there's any earnings, we'll have the earnings, pre-market, post-market, all in that daily newsletter. And that's a beautiful way to start your day because you look at that and you say, okay, here's the top upgrades. So let's take a look at those charts for some calls. Top downgrades, you could be looking at those for some puts possibly. And like I said, it's a nice way to start your day. So sign up right here. Just name, email address. Yes, I'd like to receive your daily newsletters. Click register, and you guys will be signed up for our class from 5:30 to 6:30. And like I said, on that class, what we're going to be going over is what are breakout stocks, how do we trade them, and we're going to go over briefly there our trade plan and how to make some nice gains there on shorter term trades and versus long term trades, trading those breakout stocks there. And it's really important because it's going to reiterate the trade plan for you guys and what to be looking for with those breakout stocks. Really nice class for you guys. And if you guys want to come join us, make sure you go to breakingchartalerts.com, go to join now, membership pricing plans, click on that, and that's going to take you to here. And guys, what's the difference between the trader, pro trader, and elite pro trader membership? A lot of people ask that. And here's the difference. The trader membership is going to give you live trading in the morning, okay? And it's going to give you access to the trade room. So you get live video trading in the morning and trade room, and you'll get the app alerts and whatnot. The pro trader, you get the live morning trading video, the trade room, the app, the trade challenge, newsletter, trade plan, and you get the afternoon trade session. And you get text alerts. You don't get text alerts in the trader membership. Now, what's the difference between pro trader and elite pro trader? Well, if you're paying $250 a month for the pro trader, that's $3,000 a year. The elite pro trader is $2,500, so you're immediately saving $500 off of that, and you get an added benefit of in the education tab. If you go to options classes here, all my options classes, these are for different trade levels. So if you are only a trader, you only have access to beginner trader. If you're a pro trader, you have access to the beginner trader and the intermediate trader. If you're a yearly member, you have access to the beginner trader, intermediate trader, and the experienced traders lessons. And they're all down here one at a time. You can watch them start here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 7 hours of video just on the beginners traders that you guys could watch and really become a better trader at and know what we're doing. And once you're got all that settled down and understand, grasp all that, if you have questions, ask me. I'd be happy to help. And then intermediate traders, experienced traders, that's what's going to give you the difference between those membership plans. And on top of that, not only are you getting beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes with the Elite Pro Trader membership, you're also saving $500, and you also get an introductory class as a group class there of how to get started with our service, how to set up your charts, how to set up your indicators, your MACD, how to set up your hollow candle, anything you need here, how to set up your scanners, just like us. We do all that with our new members. Ephraim does that once a week for all of our new yearly members. And then on top of that, not only do you save $500, but right now we have another promo code on top of that. So on top of the saving the $500 and getting all those other features, if you use promo code RALLY, you're also going to save additional money off of that. And it comes down to about what? $2,125. So you're saving almost, $1,000 right there from going from the pro trader to the elite trader, and you're getting a lot more value there. And if you need help with what our features are, you scroll down a little bit, and here's all the features that we have to give you guys here. So really nice opportunity for you guys to come join us. If you join us, go to live trade room. We'll be in the trade room for now. If you want to check out our trades, you go to the trades, go to trade alerts, and you guys could see right here, here's all of our trade alerts. If you click on one, it's going to tell you all the details. Here's our targets, here's our stops, here's the current price when we entered, our closing price. If there's no closing price, we're still in it. There's the implied move for the next 7 days. Here's our break even. Here's where we make 100% gain, 200% gain. Here's the next earnings date. Here's the catalyst, and that's great there. And what else was the catalyst there? Ephraim, we got to make sure we're posting the catalyst more on there. I want that to be as detailed as possible because, people are going to look at that and they say, well, what else is the catalyst there? Right there, record record trips for the month of March on Uber. That's why we picked up that trade. And you see how well we're doing with it. We're already up 15% on that Uber trade. So when we get a catalyst along with the trade plan, those are the best types of trades we like to make there. And the best part about it, if you guys have any questions, come down here, say, when do we exit? When do we exit Uber? You know, and watch how easy it is. You click that you're not a robot, click on a couple of taxis here, verify you're not a robot, and then send comment, and boom, it's going to be there right now. And there you go. There's the comment right there, Santarelli Exchange. When do we exit Uber? And then guess what? I get an instant notification there, and I could respond back to you. I could reply to you. So if you guys have questions on any trades, go to the trade tab area, ask a question. You know, and it's really great. Here's some related articles. Here's today's daily newsletter. So our website is set up beautifully for you guys to navigate. If you want the newsletter, right there. Guys, look at PBR going again. New highs of the day on PBR up 3.26%, breaking that 853 a share. What a nice breakout there. Nice climb. So, and then obviously here's the education, here's the trade challenge, and everything else you have access to. And if you guys want the newsletter, you guys could go on here. Here's the newsletter, and here's everything else we have. And if you're new to breaking chart alerts, I want you to go right here. I'm actually going to post this here. Here is our welcome video for you guys. So I'm going to go in the trade room right now and give that to you guys. And then here's how to set up your charts. If you click on that, here's the trade room rules and everything that we have. Here's the rules. Here's some member videos here. So welcome. This is everything you need to do with us, how our day goes, how to set up your charts, and how to, you know, act in the trade room. And then education, here's little lessons. Lessons are short 10, 15-minute lessons. You know, closing market, what does that imbalance on close mean? How does it affect you? A straddle. A straddle is a great opportunity when you're not sure of the direction. You're straddling the strike. So that's like getting you know, for example, on PBR here, an $8 strike call and an $8 strike put. That's called a straddle there. And this video here explains what it is, how you profit from it, what you do, how to use our alerts. When we send out an alert, if you're using eTrade Pro there, how to set up your targets and stops so you get instant notifications from your brokerage firm following our trade plan. MACD with RSI. This is exactly what we're using down here on our main charts there that I show you guys the MACD. How do we use it and how does it benefit us? Safe haven stocks. So when you're in consolidation in the market, here's your safe haven stocks that do really well. How to find the implied move, because implied move is important. If they have an IV, you know, of X percent there, obviously, you know, you got to find certain ways to look and profit from that. And this is a great way. Here's another one, a mistake I made, a lesson how to be disciplined. Just like Avilio yesterday and a couple guys in the trade room, you know, you got worried when you had a pullback. How to stay disciplined and follow that trade plan. Great little lesson for you guys. It's a 10-minute lesson. How to find trade alerts. How to use scanners, tools, and indicators to find trade alerts. You know, how to profit using the MACD. And we got many more here. You know, so guys, make sure you're utilizing all these. And if you want to come join us, go down to membership pricing plans, check it out there, and come join us. And that's going to do it for us today. It's after 11. That day went by quick. There goes PBR, another big breakout on PBR. That's looking great as well. And that's going to pretty much do it for this morning's live video, guys. We had a nice day. We locked in some profits. Our PBR trade's still running. Uber's taking off here. Really looking forward to see what we do in the afternoon. I'd like to make a couple more swing trades, and I will be in the trade room from now. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You guys could go to us either down here on Messenger, log into your Messenger, shoot us a message if you have any questions. Whatever you have questions with, just shoot us a message and we'd be glad to help. You know, and those of you that are new members, any questions, of course, please come to us. We'd be glad to help you out. So guys on YouTube, hope you guys had a great trading day today. And I really look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. If you guys want to join us, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com. Go to the trade room, and I'll see you guys there. And then, of course, we're going to be live this afternoon at 2:30 as well. Alrighty. See you then, guys. Take care and have a great